It's a 60-degree e-bike ride. Somebody was going to open the door in the middle of the roadway. So I've got the new norm going. MTB enduro helmet with the goggles, and we're getting the earpieces for my Bluetooth headset in this helmet resituated, repositioned, because yeah, I had it in a less than ideal position previously in previous years, and I was never able to get the volume working correctly because I didn't have the earpieces in the right spot over my ears. Now I have it correct, but I have to get used to the feeling of this helmet with the goggles. I never used to use the goggles with this helmet, except once when I was taking a ride out during the wildfire smoke, and I posted that vlog back then. If I sound discombobulated, it's because I am, actually. Like I said, I have to get used to this, the helmet and the goggles. I'm sure I'll post a selfie. Let's make sure we have all of our stuff. Documents, phone. I still get some air leakage with these goggles. That's interesting. I've been getting the dry eye syndrome lately. So since I use an MTB helmet in the warm months, I don't have the luxury of having a visor covering my eyes, so it is soon to be golden hour, I guess, in about an hour and a half. An hour and a half, maybe, I guess. going to get more gawky looks with these goggles. They are kind of freakish goggles, like mirror effect goggles. The skyline. We get some dramatic skyline views around this park. We're actually going to bypass this section. Jeez. My shifter indexing is better. I lightly greased it in the shifter lever on the top. And yeah. So now it clicks correctly. Another thing I have to get used to, what happens is all fall and winter I'm riding with the motorcycle helmet, and it's like a bubble, you know. You're sonically walled off from the outside. You can hear the traffic, but you don't hear the little odds and end noises, you know. Little creaks and things. It taps. And with the MTB enduro helmet, you hear everything. You hear everything. And it's kind of unsettling at first. After a while you get used to it. But until then, it's like, it's unsettling. I'm like discombobulated, yeah. So I have to get used to it. And really, the goggles really are something to get used to. At some point I might consider less onerous goggles. course, I have to be mindful of the air pressure on the front tire. I had a little adjustment. I think it was the seasonal deflation. So hopefully that's all it was. And I'm trying to remember the brand name of the motorcycle helmet that I use in the cold months, and the Bluetooth earpiece. I think are both AHC brand. I think that's the brand. Yeah, the Bluetooth headset kit is universal. It should fit. I'm gonna pull it over here. It should fit a lot of types of helmets, but you know, some helmets are less forgiving because, like, for example, this I'm using a Griff helmet. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, by the way. I use a Griff helmet, G-R-Y-F-F, for my warmer months, and you know, it's vented, it has a slight available spot to put a headset, but it's not really deep enough, the spot where you put the headset, and it's kind of I do have an idea to put maybe cut up hose, cut up pantyhose, right? Sheer type, and kind of secure it in the helmet over the earpieces where I position them, so they don't get pushed when I put the helmet on, because it's such a tight fit. Waiting for the wider section of the roadway so I can kind of get more safely situated. a little delayed today with my ride. I was editing a vlog, and that was a long vlog. And I was like, wow, I had to whittle it down. Something like 72 minutes. I'm gonna cut up to Route 5. I had to signal that I was encroaching on the lane because that person was turning. We're gonna pass the marina, and then turn through here. We're gonna use this marina drop-off. No ferry parking at all. Nobody behind me. All right. Lots of shrink wrap boats. I heard Jack's Lobster Shack is closed or closing or something. I don't know. I forget the details. They're located right under this little cliff. They had excellent food. I think the pandemic did them in. Look at that view. There's a truck approaching quickly. So my sibling gave me some eye drops to rehydrate my eyes a little. So trying that out also. See if that helps. It's actually helping a bit. Road closed. I'll make the left up here. Taste? Okay. I think I would need a hot plate to try that food because it's probably all frozen. I made it while I'm riding, you know. At home, of course, I use the stove, but yeah, they want me to have a taste of the food now. Yeah, give me a hot plate. Now this merges to a single lane. I gotta watch out for wise guys that try to keep it 2 lanes. The guy behind me is trying that. I'm a bicycle, so I'm allowed in the shoulder. But some car drivers get creative. So we're getting warm and cold, warm days, cold nights. I mean, no, not like incredibly warm days, but like hitting around 60 or 62, and then get like 40s at night. So we're working our way to a proper full springtime mode. So I'll probably take a quick selfie at the lake. So you can get an idea what this getup looks like. We could end the vlog here. I think that's fair. Little helmet goggle view ending. So with that, I think that's going to be the ride. That's going to be the vlog.